Welcome everyone to the Moisky News for May the 15th, 2020. Before we start, there is a political recap stream on this channel tonight, 9:30 PM GMT. Today I would like to talk about the Health Minister Nadine Dorries, who along with two other Conservative MPs spread some fake news and made massive tits of themselves. So what did she do? Well, she, along with Maria Caulfield and Lucy Allen, shared a video that was selectively edited to make Keir Starmer appear reluctant to prosecute grooming gangs. Now, I wanted to play the video for you, but the person who posted it has had their account suspended. So the 239,000 views, I'm not one of them. I promise you if I was, I would have downloaded that pretty fast. Something interesting I noticed when I archived this article is that since I archived it, the BBC has updated the original article. We're going to address that soon. All three MPs have since deleted their connection to the tweet, along with Maria Caulfield locking her account. How incredibly brave of you all. That video was made and shown after Keir Starmer was Director of Public Prosecutions between 2008 and 2013. He was also head of the Crown Prosecutions Service, or the CPS. The CPS is the body that decides on whether or not to prosecute a perp. Understandably, many have labelled this the far right spreading fake news. I would like to beg to differ on this. I think much like many other cases where it has become apparent someone didn't know what they were retweeting fully in the first place, it's more than likely Nadine Dorries didn't bother to check the source before tweeting revealing. But one cannot say that is entirely a valid excuse. I fully accept this is one hell of a goof. So when people like the Shadow Treasury Minister, Wes Sterling, says that what's revealing is one, that you spread fake news and indulged a smear being promoted by the far right, and two, you had time to do this despite being a minister in the Department of Health during a public health crisis. It's either malevolence or stupidity, probably both. I think it's stupidity personally, but I can accept that when on opposing sides, one must defeat the enemy. To support Wes Sterling, somebody else has spoken up, someone I actually respect, called Nazir Afzal. On my main channel, I've done videos within a series called The Halls of Injustice. Grooming gangs have featured in that, and they will continue to feature within it for as long as they exist. So they'll always exist, unfortunately, but I will certainly call it out. Nazir Afzal is a key player in getting many people who were otherwise made to feel innocent and totally free and protected because we can't attack Islam. And he stood up, said the investigations done originally were wrong, reinvestigated them and had the correct people brought to justice. Granted, this has led to much extremism being bred in our prisons, but I'm just glad they're in a prison, to be honest, for a start. Nazir Afzal has called this out by saying the clip being used to suggest Sir Keir did not take child sexual abuse seriously was wrong, with him saying, "As national lead, I can assure you that he and I put right the failings of a generation of those who have safeguarded children. He inherited failure and left success." Which is right. Granted, Keir Starmer was involved in the joke Twitter trial. Yes, we all know about that. But as far as child grooming goes, no. The clip in question, the original clip, centered around police guidelines and how they wrongly applied them, and how police culture had to change. The full exchange, by the way, is linked below. I'm sure it wouldn't take you 5 seconds to work out how it was doctored to make it seem like he was hesitant and reluctant to bring charges against grooming gangs, which included if the alleged victims had been in trouble with the police or had been abusing drink or drugs. That is some intellectually dishonest work. But not surprising someone would make it. It's just really silly that an MP had the time to go look at it and go, well, this must be true, it was on TV, not noticing any jump cuts. The update to the article, which intrigues me a bit, is that Nadine Dorries has been told by party bosses that what they need to do from now on is check the validity of social media posts before sharing them. That's quite the punishment, I have to say. I personally would have been happy if you had stamped or branded the word peasant onto them. Or oik, whichever's easiest. I mean, it does use less letters. And we can't have blasted oiks around. With this, all of this, I'm interested to know what you think. So please do let me know in the comments down below. If I don't see you tonight for a political recap stream, have a fantastic weekend.